Gone are the days where people are impressed by projects costing $50 to $100 million. Or, as we are now in the era of megaprojects, which have a way of collateralizing themselves through the sheer size and impact of the project. Megaprojects are basically those $1 billion projects meant to stand by their name, which literally means that the project they produce must be mega to be considered one. Hello everyone, and welcome to Gen Zone. In this video, we'll be showing you some of the most impressive megaprojects in the world. But before that, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel with the notification bell to get updates on interesting videos just like this one. O'Hare International Airport, Redevelopment, United States. The 2026 FIFA World Cup and 2028 Olympic Games are two major events that keep everyone excited. That's probably why airports across the country are undergoing a multi-billion-dollar renovation overhaul. The U.S. is ready to spend $8.5 billion for the upgrade and renovation of O'Hare International Airport, and will mark the first comprehensive redevelopment and expansion of the terminal core in the airport's history. In its master plan, Terminal 5 will be expanded while Terminal 2 will be completely rebuilt, becoming a global transfer hub with 2 satellite concourses, adding 280,000 square meters of space and 50 additional gates to the airport. To prevent possible maximum disruptions of the ongoing operation, the new concourses will be built first, allowing them to take over operations from Terminal 2 when the existing building is demolished. Work on Terminal 5 is scheduled to complete by 2022, and subsequent phases will be open in stages up to 2028. Yes, everything has already been planned, and it seems like there's no turning back. International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor. The goal to acquire thermonuclear reactors have been one of the giant country's long agenda, and this project, with a price ceiling of $20 billion estimated to be completed by 2025, aims to create fusion reaction inside the sun to potentially revolutionize energy production. Consisting of 3 main buildings, the project is centered around the tokamak, a magnetic chamber that will contain the plasma created when particles are heated to over 150 million degrees Celsius and collide to produce fusion energy. In 2013, the VASP started its construction that houses the reactor. The construction required the development of 10 different types of concentrated metals to shield workers from possible radiation leaks. At present, more than 60% of the reactor complex housing already complete, and work is now focused on the tokamak within its 337,000 tons of housing chamber. For a project that is as crucial as this one, being tight with budget is absolutely not a thing. Cho Shinkansen, Japan. Others say that while we are living in 2020, Japan lives in 2050. Why? Because of its insane technology that keeps growing and growing every second. In fact, it has pioneered the development of high-speed train rail in 1964 with its first bullet train, leaving the other nations behind. As the need to commute arises, Japan once again will move to get the title of the world's fastest train, with the new 3.5 billion Cho Shinkansen, with its maglev carriages targeted to reach speeds of over 500 kilometers per hour. With these type of train carriages, it won't be surprising to see Japan in the world's fastest train title. The train is designed to bridge the 284-kilometer gap between Tokyo and Nagoya, set to become one of the shortest routes on the Shinkansen network, reducing the travel distance by over 50 kilometers and saving $4.9 billion over the alternative options. This impressive megastructure is surely something that every Japanese and foreign tourists look forward to. 1 Barangaroo, Australia. Australia is one of those humbly developed countries that is constantly working to be one of the top tourist getaways. And 1 Barangaroo is part of this development that could prove the country's efforts to complete to globalization. Designed by Wilkinson Eyre, the tower's sculptural form is based around 3 twisting petals and will contain a casino, Australia's first 6-star hotel, and 82 luxury apartments overlooking the famous harbour. Rising 271 meters above Sydney's emerging Barangaroo district, the 75-story building, also known as Crown Sydney, will become the city's tallest building, with its form ensuring that no 2 rooms are the same. The tower is clad in over 7,000 unique triangle-shaped panels, giving it a crystalline appearance as it rises. Internally, the complex will offer extreme luxury with a spa, gym, open-air tennis court, 2 rooftop infinity pools, and Michelin star restaurant. 1 Barangaroo is already making its mark on the city's skyline and will open in 2021. Dubai World Central Airport, United Arab Emirates. Dubai never fails to amaze the world with their luxurious and high-end infrastructures that could confidently compete at the global market. And this $32.6 billion airport expansion project, undertaken by the Dubai Aviation Engineering Projects, DAEP, approved in 2014, is again adding to the piles of reasons why Dubai is able to hold its spot in the global economy. This undertaking will make the airport the world's biggest in terms of size and passenger capacity by 2050. It will also ease pressure on the nation's first airport, Dubai International Airport, DXB, which is expected to witness 100 million passengers by the end of 2020. The expansion is being executed in 2 phases over the next 6 to 8 years, and upon completion, the airport will be able to handle more than 220 million passengers a year. The first phase began in early 2017, and the terminal expansion project was completed in 2018. The initial phase of the expansion is further divided into subphases. The first is the concentration of new terminal facilities, concourses, and satellite terminals, as well as the expansion of existing facilities. The second subphase will work on the expansion of the runways, site grading, roads, and tunnels. With Dubai's current jaw-dropping airport, we can't imagine how astounding it would get once this restoration is completed. Masdar City, United Arab Emirates. UAE is literally far from done with their move towards sustainable energy, as they are now working for the creation of another sustainable site, the green landscape in the Abu Dhabi desert known as Masdar City, to add another ambitious goal in Abu Dhabi. This city is projected to be highly dedicated to the use of solar energy and other renewable energy sources, and in fact, it is now designed to be a hub for clean tech companies. The goal of Masdar City is to create a walkable, vibrant, mixed-use community through creation of interconnected neighborhoods and public places focused on the human experience and programmed to support multiple activities to guide the designers of the public realm of Masdar and to be an implementation tool for Masdar City. The scope of the project includes everything outside the buildings, including the streets and public plazas, parks and open spaces. Public spaces, parks, and streetscapes will be designed to encourage walking and outdoor activity throughout the day, while planting, shading, and water strategies will all contribute to reducing the radiant temperature and maximizing cooling breezes to extend the time that people can spend outdoors. If Global City is the trend, then Masdar City is a hard competitor. National Trunk Highway System, China. China is notorious for producing products and machines that could reach the poles if they tried to, and they are the most especially known for their competitive traits. Recently, China proved this stature again as it has launched a major program of motorway construction, the National Trunk Highway System, NTHS. The present study analyzes the impact of this highway development program on the pattern of accessibility gradients, trying to draw implications for regional growth. Obviously, this program will bring about the substantial improvements in accessibility across the nation. There is evidence, however, that highway investment exhibits diminishing returns over time. Greater improvements in the nodal accessibility of the major coastal cities, as compared with cities in interior and periphery provinces in the initial stage of the highway development program, are found. But as time progresses, the NTHS will bring about more balanced development in the spatial sense. No matter what the milestone is, China is not someplace to stop the game. Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor Project. National Industrial Corridor Development Program is India's most ambitious infrastructure program, aiming to develop new industrial cities as smart cities and converging next-generation technologies across infrastructure sectors. The DMIC project was launched in pursuance of an MOU signed between the Government of India and the Government of Japan in December 2006. It's one of the world's largest infrastructure projects, with an estimated investment of $90 billion. And is planned as a high-tech industrial zone spread across 6 states, as well as Delhi, the national capital, and itself a union territory. The investment will be spread across the 1,500-kilometer-long Western Dedicated Freight Corridor, which will serve as the industrial corridor's transportation backbone. It includes 24 industrial regions, 8 smart cities, 2 international airports, 5 power projects, 2 mass rapid transit systems, and 2 logistical hubs. So what do you think of the most impressive megaprojects in the world? If there's a mega project that we missed, let us know in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like button, as it helps us out a lot. While you're at it, hit that subscribe button with the notification bell for future updates and interesting videos just like this one.